We'll go ahead and get started. Feet hip width apart. Feet are firmly planted to the mat. Start with the normal ebb and flow of your breath. Find your center. Take a few breaths. When you're ready, start to breathe a little bit deeper. Remember, we start the breath deep in the belly, bring it up to the lungs, to the chest. Hold for 1 second, and as you exhale, exhale the opposite way. Try and keep your mouth closed, breathing in and out through your nose. Let's start with 3 breaths. As you inhale, you should feel your body rise. And as you exhale, you should feel your body fall. Breath number 2. And if you close off the back of your throat just a little bit, you'll be able to hear your breath on the inhale and the exhale. Breath number 3. Throughout your practice, try and take equal breaths. If you inhale for 3, hold at the top. Exhale for 3, bring your arms out long. Try not to have a bent elbow. Lengthen your arms, and we'll just take a pulse here. Just a light pulse up and down. Palms are up. Still flowing with your breath. Deep inhale, complete exhale. Flip your palms down, same movement. Circles clockwise. Still taking the breath. Stop at a point and then go counterclockwise. Gently rest your arms, shake it out. And you can put your weights down at any point. You don't have to have your weights. It's just an enhancement at this point. So it's totally up to you. Deep inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, palms still up, stop at the halfway point. So your arms are parallel with the floor. Another deep inhale before you move. Stretch it out long, feel your body rise. Exhale, bring your hands up to top. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, come up top. Inhale down. Exhale up. Hold at the top. We're gonna swing it down, bend your knees, swing your arms back. Take a deep inhale, swing it back up. Come standing, exhale, swing it down. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swing it down. 2 more, inhale, bring it up. Exhale down, last one. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, swing it back and hold it. Feet are still firmly planted to the mat. Your feet haven't moved. Turn your palms to the front and we'll pulse it right here. So my weights are only 2 pounds. If I had 1 pound, I'd probably use 1 pound. But I have 2 pound weights and it's plenty for me. So kind of gauge where you are. If 2 pounds, 1 pound too easy for you, kick it up a little bit. Swing it back. Hold it here. And just gently come up, shake it out. Right foot forward, left foot back. Your left heel is lifted. So we're coming into a lunge. Right knee over your right ankle. Deep inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Bring your arms or your weights with you. Fingertips or the weights barely touch the floor. Deep inhale. Raise up top. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, reach up. So this works on your balance as well as your strength. Inhale it up. Let's take 2 more after this one. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down. I think that was 2. Back foot pops up to meet the front and come up to standing, and we'll just switch it out. Left knee over left ankle. Back heel is lifted. Let's go for 5. Deep inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. We don't have to take a quick movement here. Just be nice and easy with your body. Find your balance, find your center. Exhale, fold. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Hold it here for just a moment. Back foot pops up in one step if you can to meet the front. Bring your hands to your shins. If you still have your weights in your hands, that's fine. Let your head hang heavy. Hands to your shins. Inhale, halfway lift. On your half lift, make it an activated halfway lift. Your bottom reaches back towards you. Let your head lengthen out in front of you. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale again, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Reach up top, shake it out. And you can place your weights down by the side for just a moment. If you notice, it's not a lot of movement, but the weights help to get your heart rate up. Step to the top of your mat. Deep inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot, step it back for the lunge again. Bring your hands to the mat, step back for plank. Flat palm to the mat. Take your right foot. Make sure your plank has a nice foundation. Your body is long. Fingers spread wide, wrists right underneath your shoulders. Feet are hip width apart. Right foot, just lift it up. Even a couple inches. Not quite hip height. Your breath counts here. Deep inhale, complete exhale. Plant your right foot back. And inhale, left foot up. Continue with your breath. Exhale, left foot down, press into down facing dog. Bring your right knee down to the mat. Left foot comes forward. We'll come back to the lunge. So check your alignment. Check your posture. You want your knee, left knee over left ankle. Hips are square. Chest is facing the mat. Your right heel is lifted with your right toes on the mat. We're gonna come back to plank. Mixing it up a little bit this morning, one forearm at a time. Come down to the mat. Come back up to standing, full plank. Knees to the mat, tops of your feet to the mat. Walk it back, take a seat on your heels. Take a few deep breaths. If you have a block, a blanket, a pillow, and you need it to place it between your feet, under your bottom, you're welcome to do that. If you have a pillow, you can just lay it maybe right on top of your heels or your calves. Eventually, the more and more you do this, your bottom will rest right on your heels. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, walk it out. Come into tabletop. Tops of your feet are still on the mat. Deep inhale, lift your knees about 2 inches off the mat. Feel it in your core, but still engaging your breath. Exhale, release, tuck your toes. Inhale, lift your knees again. Exhale, bring your knees down, flip your feet. Inhale, knees up. Exhale, release, tuck your toes one more time. Inhale, lift your knees off the mat, just about 2 inches. Exhale, release. Flip the tops of your feet to the mat. Bring your bottom back to your heels. Let your torso lengthen out long. And bring your arms out long into child's pose. Take a few breaths. Deep inhale, complete exhale. Come back to tabletop when you're ready. Right foot comes up top. No lunge this time. Legs are square, so we just created a box essentially. Right knee, right ankle, left hip, left knee. Everything is in alignment. Bring your arms up, deep inhale, palms together. You can interlace your fingers, release your pointer finger, cross your thumbs, or you can come together with a flat palm, totally up to you. Deep inhale, lengthen up tall, keep your eyes open. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Come on down, let your fingertips barely touch the mat in front of you. Your knee will be right between your arms. Take a minute, tuck your chin to your chest. Take a few breaths when you're ready. Inhale, reaching up top. Once you come up to the top, exhale into a back bend if you can. Let your head hang heavy. Let your head hang back. Reach back, keep your eyes open. Inhale, back up top. Exhale, bring your hands down. And we'll swap it out to the opposite side. So find your square again. Deep inhale, arms up. Take the same hand placement you took before. Check your shoulders. Where are your shoulders? You want to press your shoulders down your back. As you inhale, lengthen as long as you can. Exhale, fold. Hinging at the hips, chin to your chest, fingertips to the mat right in front of you, probably just above your big toe. Find your balance. If it helps to keep your balance, you can press your back shin to the mat. Deep inhale, come up nice and slow. When you're ready, once you come to the top, exhale it out. Fall into your back end. Remember to keep your eyes open. Chin to the mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release. Come up to standing. Feet are spread wide. Facing the front. So your legs are extended long. Take a deep inhale. You can place your hands on your hips. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift. Bring your arms out. You can take your weights here if you want. Holding. Deep inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Stop at your tabletop. Swing your arms back behind you. Let your fingers touch, palms touch. We're not gonna hold it there, but come back out to parallel arms with the floor. Deep inhale first, exhale, swing your hands back. Maybe just touch your hands together right at your lower back. If you can hold them up and not touch your lower back, that's great. Swing it back out, parallel to the floor. Hinge down, bring your palms flat to the mat right in front of you. And as you fall forward more, maybe you feel a stretch in your hamstrings. You may feel it in your calves. Keeping your feet planted just where they are, bend your right knee. Lean to the right. Let your hips fall to the right. Taking a stretch here. Come back to center. Left knee bends. Fall to the left. Feet are still planted to the mat. Come back to center. Hands to your hips. Reach up top. Heel toe your feet in just a little bit, maybe a couple inches. Right foot, pivot on your heel so that your toes are facing probably the short side of your mat. Arms out, parallel to the floor. Let your palms turn and come to the front of you. Trikonasana triangle pose. So first, all we're gonna do is hinge forward. Hinge forward to your right. So let your hips do the work. So we started here, straight up and down, and we'll just hinge. When you're ready, exhale it down. Let your right hand reach for the floor, but your fingers do not touch the floor. Your right hand maybe rest on the side of your calf. Both legs are straight. Right fingertips, left shoulder. I'm sorry, right fingertips, right shoulder. Left shoulder, left fingertips, all one straight line. It's so easy to fall forward or backward here, but you want your body in perfect alignment. Deep inhale, reach up top. Arms parallel, and let's just pivot to the other side, left side. Face your palms to the front. Hinge on the hips. Just lean forward. Rock it down. Left hand, left calf, fingertips are not on the floor. So let's pretend we had a string, and on your left middle finger, it was pulling you down towards the floor. Your right middle finger has a string and it's pulling you up. So you want to stretch it out at the shoulder blades. We should feel that stretch. Inhale, reach it up top. Heel toe your feet together just a little bit more. We'll take a few squats here since we're already here. Let's go for 10 squats. Palms together. And in this squat, let's take the thighs parallel to the floor, not all the way down to where your bottom is on the floor. All right, deep inhale. Feeling your body rise. Exhale, take your squat, thighs parallel to the floor. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring it down. Reach up. Parallel to the floor, thighs are parallel. Bring it up. Exhale it down. Inhale up. Exhale down. If you've been in class with me, you know I'm terrible about counting, so I'll say maybe that's 5. Let's take 5 more. 5. Inhale up. Exhale down. 4. Inhale up. Bring it down. 2 more. I know we're probably a little bit past, but let's take 1 more. We'll hold it here. Then bring your bottom down. Let your bottom sink on down to the floor as close as possible. Left elbow to left knee, right elbow to right knee, palms together. Press your elbows to your knees so that your knees come out just a little bit. Take a deep inhale, engage your core, press your feet to the mat, let your thighs bring you up top, nice and slow, feel burn, and shake it out. If you need, take a sip of water. Grab your waist. Right foot, come back to a lunge, but this time both feet are pressed to the mat. So no lifted heel. Your left foot is probably at about a 45-degree angle. Arms out, parallel. Let your gaze go to your right fingertips. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, just let your hips fall just a little bit. Inhale, bring it back to where we started. So it's not a huge movement, and your right knee stays over your right ankle. The leg never straightens. Okay? Right knee, right ankle. Let your hips fall to the floor. Bring it back. Just a couple inches, not very far. Let your hips fall. Bring it back. Let your hips fall. Bring it back. Another important part of Warrior 2 is your arms. Try not to take helicopter arms. Try to keep them nice and long and parallel. Woo! Hands to your hips. Straighten your right leg, pivot to the left. Left knee over left ankle. Deep inhale, arms reach out. Gaze this time over your left middle finger. Find your spacing. Torso is nice and tall, so we're not leaning the torso anywhere. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, just think about your hips falling to the floor. And bring it back. Exhale, fall. Inhale, come back. Exhale, fall. Bring it back. 2 more. Last one. Bring it back. We're going to pivot back to the other side, to the right. Lay your left foot, step up about 1 foot. Let your hands come down by your side. So let your body turn towards your right foot. So your hips and your chest are square with your right foot. Deep inhale, bring your arms up. Let your palms or weights touch. Exhale, forward fold. Your right hamstring will tell you when enough is enough. If you can bring your fingertips down to the floor, that's great. Try not to take a bent knee. Deep inhale, arms are still long. Inhale, reach it up top. Still trying to keep your balance. Exhale, forward fold. Ooh, my hamstring is talking to me. Inhale, bring it up. One more time. Exhale, lower. Inhale, bring it up. Arms still long, legs still straight. Keep your arms lifted. Pivot to the other side. Take a minute, press your shoulders down your back. Deep inhale, lengthen your body up long. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at the hips. Feet are planted to the floor. Try not to take bent knees. Legs are nice and lengthened. Inhale, reach it up top. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Try to keep your hands in line with your shoulders. One more time, bring it down. It gets heavy with these weights. Inhale, reach up top. Woo, bring your hands down by your side. Shake it out. If you have weights, you can hold on to your weights. Shoulder rolls. So let your shoulders, arms rest. Maybe shake it out. Deep inhale. Let your shoulders roll up towards the front. Exhale once you get to the back and bring it down. Deep inhale, reach up. Actually, when you get to the middle, take the exhale, roll it down and back. 2 more. Use your breath. Your breath is what helps you get through each posture. Deep inhale, reach up. Roll it back. 1 more. Deep inhale. Reach up, roll it back. We'll take that same roll. This time we'll inhale from the back. Holding at the top and then exhaling to the front. Deep inhale, reach up with your shoulders and exhale to the front. Bring it from the back. Exhale to the front, that's 2. 3. 2 more. Roll it up, bring it back. Last one. Start from the front, roll it up from the back. Keep your feet planted. Body is nice and tall. So your entire body is almost as straight as a pole. Just gently let your head turn to the right. I'm sorry, just fold it over to the right. So your right ear is reaching for your right shoulder. Feel the stretch on the left side of your neck. Inhale, bring it up top. Exhale to the left. Inhale, bring your head to the top, feet together. Heels and toes touch. If you still want to use your weights here, you're more than welcome. If your weights are uncomfortable, you can always let your weights go. Deep inhale, bring your arms up, palms together. Press your shoulders down your back. Same thing we just did with our head, we're gonna do it with the body. So as you inhale, lengthen up tall, press your shoulders down your back. Exhale, let your body fall to the right. Take your gaze up towards the ceiling. Try to let your arms stay lengthened and long. Inhale, reach up top. Exhale to the left. Take your gaze up again. Arms are still long, legs are straight, feet together. Inhale, come up top. Separate your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. You can put your weights down by the side. Step to the top of your mat. I'm going to come to the side so you can see me a little bit more. We'll come to a standing position. Deep inhale. Feet are hip width apart. Body standing nice and tall. Deep inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to flow right through this 3 times. 3 times on the right, 3 times on the left. Right foot steps back. Left knee over left ankle. Bring your hands to the mat. Step back for plank. Find your breath, find your center. Let your body shift to the front. So your shoulders will come probably at your fingertips. Keep your elbows in close. Lower your body all the way down. Chest first. Flip your feet. Take a deep inhale. Let your torso come up top. So we're in a back bend again. Tuck your toes. Push your body up into downward facing dog. We're on the right side, so bring your right foot all the way up between your hands. Right knee this time over right ankle. Back foot pops up to meet the front. Hands to your shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Deep inhale, rise up top. Palms together. Exhale down to heart center. You with me? We'll do the same thing on the left. Deep inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Left side, left foot steps all the way back for the lunge. Hands to the mat, we'll step back for plank. Shift your body forward. Elbows close. Let your chest guide you down nice and slow. If you do this properly, it builds tremendous upper body strength. Tops of your feet to the mat. Deep inhale, torso comes up. Let your hips fall to the mat. You'll feel more of the arch in your back. Press your shoulders down. You can bring your gaze up. Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Tuck your toes. Reach in for downward facing dog. We're gonna bring the left foot all the way up top. If you need a modification for that, you can bring your right knee down first. Left foot comes up. And then we come back to the lunge. Same posture, same sequence, just a different way of getting there. Back foot pops up to the front, hands to your shins, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold, deep inhale, reverse swan dive, bring your arms up, palms together, and exhale down to heart center. I said we do 3 of those, but let's do 2. So we'll do 1 more on the right side, 1 more on the left. All right. Deep inhale, arms reach up top. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot, we come back to the right side. Steps back for the lunge. Square your hips, square your shoulders. Let your gaze come right down in front of you. Flat palms, and we step back for plank. Shift your body forward. Elbows close, lower down, chest first. Flip the tops of your feet. Deep inhale, reach up top. Touch your toes. Press into downward facing dog. We're on the right side. Right foot comes all the way up. If you need to bring your left knee down first, you're welcome. Right foot comes up top. Tuck your left toes. Come back to the lunge. Right foot meets, left foot pops up, meets the right. Hands to your shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Deep inhale, reach up top. Make it count, make your stretch count, make your movements count. Palms together, exhale down to heart center. One more time, left side. And if you remember the sequence, if you play this back, you can do this in the morning. It's a nice workout just with these sun salutations, all right? Palms together, deep inhale. Arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to your shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Left side, here we come. Left foot steps back. Right knee over right ankle. Flat palm, we step back for plank. This shifting is very important. So shift your body to the front. Shoulders comes over your fingertips. Let your elbows stay close to your body. Let your chest come down first. Guide you down. Flip the tops of your feet. Hands are planted. Inhale, reaching up for cobra. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. We're going to bring the left foot all the way up top. And another modification, if you can only bring your foot halfway, you can bring your hand to your calf and help your foot up top with your hand, then come into the lunge. Right foot pops up top, hands to your shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Take a few breaths. Reach up top, bending your knees, pedaling your knees, shake it out. And if you need water, maybe a sip of water. So let's talk about downward facing dog. We do it a lot. It's a popular pose. So once you come into downward facing dog, your fingers are spread wide. Let your head hang heavy. Shake your head yes. Shake it no. That just helps to relax your head. Your feet are hip width apart. If your heels are not to the mat, it's perfectly fine. Everyone's spacing is different. So just take note and enjoy your body, however God gave it to you. Take a deep inhale, shift out to plank. So as you shift from your down dog, you should really be in a pretty good plank. If you had to adjust your hands or feet, that's fine. Now shift back to downward facing dog without moving your hands or your feet. Shift back to plank. You should be able to move back and forth without moving your hands or your feet. Coming back to downward facing dog. Fingers are spread wide. Shoulders are pressed down your back. Lift your bottom to the ceiling and let your chest push towards your thighs. As you exhale, come back to plank. Gently bring your knees to the mat. Release the tops of your feet. Walk your hands back with a flat palm. Take the seat on your heels again. You should notice maybe your bottom is a little closer to your heels this time. We've gotten a chance to work some things out, get some postures in, work on the breath. Take maybe 3 breaths here. Deep inhale, complete exhale. Remember, count your breaths. You want to go for equal breaths. Walk it out. You just come onto your bottom. Come around and sit on your bottom. Excuse me. Let your feet come to the top of the mat. Bring your arms out parallel to your legs. Thumbs up, pinkies down. Let your legs stay glued to the mat and we'll roll it back. So make sure you have enough room to come all the way to the bottom of your mat. Let your feet come to the floor, hip width apart. Bring your right foot on top of your left thigh, like you were sitting in a chair crossing your legs. Lift your left foot off the mat to where your shin is parallel to the ceiling. Bring both your hands and interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. So that means your right hand is going to come through the triangle you just made with your legs. Left hand is on the left side of your thigh. Interlace your fingers behind your thigh. Your shin is still parallel with the ceiling. Check to see if you feel anything in your right hip. You can even put some strength on your arms, your hands, and pull your left thigh using your hands closer to your chest. Feeling your right side even engaged more if you do that. Gently release. If you pulled your stretch in, release, bring your left foot back down to the mat, let your right foot come back to the floor. And we'll just simply switch it out. Left foot to right thigh. Bring your right shin parallel to the ceiling or to the floor. Shin parallel to the ceiling. That would be your calf parallel to the floor. Interlace your hands behind your right thigh. Check the feeling on your left hip area. And if you have that little extra oomph in you, you can engage your fingers, your arms, pulling your right thigh into your chest. Gently release. Bring your right foot back down to the mat, left foot to the mat. Take 2 or 3 breaths. We're starting to slow it down a little bit. Heel toe your feet out to the side. So let your right foot come to the right side of your mat. Left foot comes to the left side of your mat. So your knees are spread wide. Heel toe your right foot out even a little bit more. Just scooch it out to the right side. Probably now it's on the floor, not on your mat. Let your right knee fall down to the center, and your right big toe will come to the floor. So when you do that, hopefully you'll feel a stretch down your right side, right in your hip area, lower abs, hips, upper thigh. Take your left foot, your left pinky, and bring it onto your right knee. It's going to press your right knee down closer to the floor. Feels awkward a little bit, but once you get into it and you feel the stretch, you should feel some result there. Let your gaze go to the ceiling. Right hand, bring it up and over. So you probably can't see your body, but what you want to feel for your right fingertips, your right shoulder, your right hips, your right knee are all in one straight line. Your left hand is just resting on your left side. Take a deep inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Let your breath release. Take another deep inhale and exhale. Gently bring your right hand back down by your side. Carefully release your left foot from your right thigh, and then gently bring your right knee up and back to center. So if you need to shake it out a little bit, whatever feels comfortable for you, you can do that. I'm going to do the left side, but I'm going to turn this way. Maybe you can just see it from a different angle. So heel toe both feet out, right foot to the right side, left foot to the left side. Heel toe your left foot out even a little bit more because you need room for your knee to come down to the center. So let your left knee come down to center. Once you do that, you might even have to navigate your foot a little bit so that your left big toe is on the floor. Right foot on top of your left knee. That just helps to pull your left knee down to the floor closer. Left hand comes up and over. So your palm is up and open on the left side. So just let your hand relax. You don't have to lengthen and stretch out. Let your body just gently do the work. So your left fingertips, left shoulder, left hips, and your left knee should all be in one straight line. And you'll feel this time the left side of your body lengthening and stretching. So take your 3 breaths here. Take your time, we're in no hurry. When you're ready, bring your left arm back down by your side. Let your right foot release, bringing it back to the floor. And then gently be very careful so you don't bring your body out of alignment. You don't want to twist your knee or anything. Just let your knee come up nice and easy. You can even heel toe your foot back in if you want. Shake it out. Take a few breaths and relax. I'm gonna come back the other way. I always like to go for sixes. So we're gonna bring both feet all the way up. Your body is in a capital L shape. The soles of your feet are reaching for the ceiling. You can hold your thighs if you need to. You can hold behind your knees. You don't have to, totally up to you. Flex your toes so that they come back towards your face. Point your toes, reaching up towards the ceiling. Flex your toes again, back towards your face. And then just come to a neutral position with your feet. Legs are still long. Lower 6 inches, both legs, same time, and hold. Try not to bend your knees. Try to keep your legs extended long. Lower 6 more and hold. Nice. You ladies are doing a good job. I'm not surprised though. Y'all busted out the park every week. Lower 6 more. Lower 6 more if you have another 6. That's going to work your lower abs. Find 2 inches over your mat and hover. Legs are still extended long. And then just gently relax, come all the way down to the mat. Let your feet just fall where they may. Usually they'll fall to a nice V shape. Close your eyes. Let your palms come down by your side. Let your hands come down by your side. Palms are open and the back of your hand is on the mat. As you take a deep inhale, think about all the work you just put in. Think about what you had to do to get here this morning. Think about how your body feels. Think about whatever you had to do to get here this morning. It was well worth it. And as you exhale, release any fear, anxiety, anxiousness, anger. Take another deep inhale. Inhaling every positive thought, every piece of love, every good piece of energy. And as you exhale, just exhale and relax. Let your body relax. Let your body melt to the mat. Take another deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale deeply. And exhale completely. Gently roll over to your right side. Let your right arm act as a pillow. You can let your left hand just rest wherever, right in front of you. At your stomach, on your side. You can bring your left hand towards your back side if you want. Take another 3 deep inhales and complete exhales. In any position, you can feel your body rise and you can feel it fall. And after your 3 breaths, try and keep your eyes closed as you come up top to a seated position. Hands by your side, deep inhale. Bring your arms up, palms together. And exhale down to heart center. Namaste.